Once you've created a YouTube channel, you've probably thought about seeing your videos in recommendations. Actually, when users who have YouTube accounts see their videos in that section, you can say that they successfully promoted their content. You can say that they got the idea of how the platform's algorithm work. And in this video, we will tell you how they did that. My name is Diana, and today we will focus on how you can actually make it to the recommendations on YouTube. We will start with a couple of words about algorithms. Clearly, algorithms are closely connected with recommendations. They sort of choose the most relevant videos that users will like while searching for a specific content or looking through recommendations. YouTube team has revealed that algorithms have two main purposes. The first one is to pick the most relevant video content for a user for them to stay longer on the platform and watch more videos. We kind of touched upon this topic a little bit in some of our previous videos, and before we go into the topic of appearing in recommendations, let's focus on a couple of things. Let's see what are the factors that help a user to find the most relevant video. The first thing is the name of your video, its description, and the keywords that you used. In order for a user to find your video, these elements should correspond with the user's request. It should actually contain the words that are searched for. It will make it easier to find your video. The second element is your channel's engagement rate. Here we include the number of likes, comments, watch time, followers, and so on. When ranking videos and later them appearing in recommendations, algorithms examine the next indicators. Whether people clicked on the video at all, people's engagement while watching your video and their feedback, whether the information on your channel is up to date, users' watch time, whether your channel is growing, here it analyzes the number of followers and how fast your channel gains popularity. And they analyze for how long users stay on the platform after watching your video. In other words, whether it makes them stay on the platform longer. These details are to be considered if you're planning to make it to the top on YouTube. Well, but what can you actually do to appear on the top of the ratings? What you should pay attention to is SEO. SEO is all about content optimization. With this promotion tool, you're able to improve your channel's rating organically. In this case, you're going to be using keywords. Keywords are the words that users search for more often. Important, these words should best describe your video's main idea. Remember that the more the information of your video, such as its name and description, is related to the user's request, the higher it gets in rating by algorithms. As we touched upon the title of your video and SEO, let's focus on that for a bit. The title should be intriguing, so users would want to click on that. It should also contain the most frequent requests related to your topic. Make sure that you choose a proper title for your video that best reflects the main idea, and avoid long names and clickbait. Then goes the description. In this case, it is highly advisable to put the keywords that you found at the beginning of that description. The description of the video is short, so try to use the most relevant keywords, like 3 or 5 of them, in that description, and add the most relevant information. This way, YouTube algorithms will notice your content, and that was our goal. The next thing to keep in mind is tags. We all know what tags look like. For the right promotion, what you should do is to come up with the most suitable tags for your videos. Actually, the process of choosing tags is like picking keywords. How can tags improve your ranking? If you include popular tags to your video related to your topic, of course, it will definitely improve your content recognition, not only by YouTube algorithms, but also by more users. And it surely helps your video to appear in recommendations. What other tools can you use to optimize your SEO? Here are 4 main tools to consider. Increasing users' watch time of your videos. Of course, the number of people who watched it is important, and we can't deny that. However, the quality is crucial as well. Imagine that you posted a video, and by analyzing it using different metrics and applications, you see that users don't watch your video till the end. And so you will get the idea that your video doesn't spark the interest and it's actually not that interesting. What users should do in this situation is to raise interest in their content. For that, we have several tips. Captivating introduction of the topic. What your video should do within the first 30 seconds is to really grasp your audience attention. Your goal is to attract users to watch it from the very beginning. Try to come up with a unique thing that will definitely make your audience watch your video till the end. For example, ask intriguing and tricky questions and answer them as your video goes. Let your audience know what will be discussed in the video. Very often, viewers stop watching because they feel like your video doesn't address their problem. For that, to help your audience and even potential followers to navigate better through your video, put the time codes. Or even better, if at the very beginning of your video, you will highlight the main points of your video. Post content continuously. Don't rush and put everything that you know in one video. If you do that, users won't have any reason to watch such content as you covered all the main data already. Our next advice is to make your content more dynamic. Sometimes it is not enough to just record your video from one angle. Yes, there are a lot of videos that mainly focus on explaining something, how something works, and so on. However, when you don't put any visuals like maps, if necessary of course, graphs, statistics, or any other kind of images, your viewer is far more likely to get tired of your video. In this case, try to make your video from different angles. 2 is enough, but sometimes it may require more, depending on the content that you're focusing on. Use illustrations, different gestures, and see how it will improve your watch time. We mentioned visuals, so let's talk about it for a little bit. It is also one of the most important factors that affects your video ranking, so make sure that the visual representation makes your viewer to actually continue watching. Make your image eye-catching, your text unique, add details that appeal to your target audience or evoke particular emotions. Make it bright, and it should be also connected with the main idea of your video. To put everything said in one word, really intrigue your viewer. Your goal is to make them click on your video. Besides, you can follow another strategy, stand out from the rest of the content that you see in recommendations. But make sure that the images, or in some cases texts, you will use won't violate any copyright and appeal to your audience. A lot of creators on YouTube use special applications to make their image look more interesting to the viewers. You can do the same thing. In one of our previous videos, we already talked about it. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you click on the link and get to know what are the top applications to choose from. But if you have never worked in this kind of program, or if you don't know which kind of header to choose, avatar, cover images, in other words, your visuals, you can choose one of our services, Youtube Turnkey channel, to help you. Our team will come up with a design that best suits your channel. Also, your channel will be thoroughly analyzed, providing relevant keywords for your channels to improve ratings and so on. With Viewsta, you get a chance to buy services at reasonable prices. Besides, we provide only organic traffic. No bots are involved in our promotion processes. And your account will definitely gain more recognition and trust. In order to see the relevant services, simply filter the necessary information and pick what you need from the menu. Also, if you want more information about promotion and different tips, we have a blog where we post relevant details about marketing. There, we'll also post information that will help you to navigate better in the world of social media promotion. And for more information, you can visit our official webpage at viewsta.com and see more. What else can you do to make it to recommendations on YouTube? Stimulate users' activity. As we said before, YouTube notices an activity on the platform, basically by the number of likes and dislikes, because these buttons show that your video sparks the interest and can be discussed between users. How can you make your viewers leave comments more? Ask questions. Yeah, that's it. And also ask your audience to ask you any kind of question. Interact with those who already left you a comment. You can even read some of the comments out loud to facilitate the process. You will see that more users will start commenting on your videos. Promise to do something if you get a certain number of comments. That you will do something funny, or you will share your personal experience, or tell them valuable information or a tip. Also, what you can do is to follow the trends. If you notice a trendy topic and you know that you have something to say about, why not make a video? When you make this kind of video, again, use intriguing titles, at some point even provoking. Now that your video covers a popular topic, you will see that your video will get more engagement. Users will interact with each other in the comment section. You can also choose to run a contest for your audience. It can be anything, like a discount or any kind of a product. Our last advice on how to make it to the recommendations is to really understand your topic and define it. It is important to find your niche and stick to it when you start posting videos. If you can't switch between topics, you won't gain a loyal community as they wouldn't understand what your channel is about. It's okay to try doing different things and looking at which topic you can cover best. Try different genres and formats and see what you like the most. You can also change the place where you make your videos. Look for exclusive information and share it with your followers. The key thing here is to see what kind of videos your users like, ask for their feedback, and make videos that appeal to them. We hope that this information inspired you and also helped you to have a full understanding of how to appear in the recommendation section with your content. Thank you for your attention and feel free to ask us questions about anything in the comment section below. Diana was with you today and we will meet very soon in our next videos. See ya!